It's 104 days of summer vacation and my car breaks down to end it. Bunch of nonsense. 90s cars, man, 90s cars. What's good, guys? It's your boy Booby, Marlon, or whatever you want to call me. And as you can tell by the title of this video, my car broke down. Now, how did it break down? I don't even know how it broke down. I just know it broke down. So basically how it broke down, I really don't know, but I can just tell you the story of what happened. Ooh, gotta open this. So basically what happened was that I was driving my friend. I was gonna take her down to the airport and, just drop her off at the airport because she needed to go back on her flight and whatnot. And it basically just cut off on the highway. Now, one thing I can say is that something unconventional happened, which was smoke coming from the steering wheel, specifically right here. And I've never seen that before. A lot of people are gonna see this video like, bro, what are you talking about? That's never happened on Hondas. That hasn't happened on mine. Cool, it hasn't happened on yours, but it happened on mine. Emotional! How did it happen? Once again, I don't know. I do feel like it has to do with the fact that there's a possibility that it has to do with the fact that I didn't do a tune-up on this car when I did get it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. It might have to do with the fact of the kill switch that I had installed on this car. Now, I didn't record all this stuff yet, but a few things that I did do on the car was my shocks, and that's it. I just did the shocks. Why did I do the shocks? I didn't even need to get new shocks, but I still did it anyways. I don't know, whatever. This is just how I am when it comes to my car. But anyways, so today we're gonna be replacing these wires, the distributor rotor, as well as the cap, and the ignition coil, spark plugs, and we're gonna do an oil change. And also we're gonna be replacing this gasket right here. I think that's, all this oil, as you can see, leaking, or was leaking, is caused by this. The guy that I bought the car from, he said that he didn't do this properly, and that's why it's leaking all of this oil. When honestly, there's a possibility this thing might be warped. If it's warped, I'm gonna be so upset. And we also have today's guest with us today, doing nothing but being a bot, just eating McDonald's.
Stop! I look like a fat.
So, as I was saying, I'm gonna be replacing these things here. I have them labeled already. Make sure you do this if you're ever gonna use this video as a reference. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if you do have the same car, something similar with the same engine, 1, 3, 4, and 2. So I'm just gonna take all this stuff apart, and yeah. All right, so got all this taken off. Yeah, I don't know, it's pretty simple. All it was just some screws to hold the distributor cap in place, which was this. 1, 2, 3. Took off the rotor, 1 screw there. Make sure that the screw is at the top. Yep, so 1, 2, 3 for the cap, that for the rotor. After that, I took out, you see where the 2 gold are? Those 2, to take off these connectors. The shorter one is the positive, the longer one is the negative. And yeah, so this is the old ignition coil. I don't know, I honestly don't know if this is like entirely bad, but I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick it up, but there's like a bit of like I guess like I don't know, like surge of it or whatever. I guess it, it was doing a lot. But anyways, we have the new one right here, which we're gonna replace and put right there. And yep, I'll take care of that and then follow up. I ran into a problem. I had one of these like little magnetic screws that goes into this, right? And basically I dropped it somewhere in here, but that's because I was paying attention to a damn dog that is actually just out and on the loose. And I don't know where he went right now. One of the magnetic things fell down there, and I don't know where it is. It's magnetic, so it's possible that it's like, just chilling on something right now, and I just don't see it right now. So let me just try to find that. The other thing I replaced is this little seal thing right here. The one that was on here before was actually, as you can see, like a D shape, but this one was just like, as is, kind of just loosened around. So I put that back on. I just tightened up this rotor. This is also what I replaced. So this, and this cap is what I'm replacing. And right now, easily should just, seamlessly just put that in there. And from there, in terms of the distributor cap and rotor, we should be good to go. Next after this, I'm gonna be replacing these spark plug wires. I have this right here. I got a set from NGK. Also gonna try to, figure out this valve cover leak issue right here. That's the next thing. And yep, so I guess I'll do all of this stuff. This is pretty much easy. Pop these out, unscrew the spark plugs and all of them, and just gap them and all that. And yeah. Alright, so before everyone comes at me, you've got to make sure that you put this back on. This is just like the guard or something like that. I don't know exactly. Once again, I'm not a mechanic, so don't, take so much notes from me. But definitely put this guard on first before you put this rotor back on, because I realized that this won't fit without that on it, and so whatever. Yeah, so just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and slip that on as such. I believe this thing pops in and out, or it chills, one of the two. Yeah, it chills right there, like that. And then the rotor goes back this way, like so. And yeah. Alright, so I got the valve cover off of this. I was able to put this distributor cap back on. I'm not gonna lie, that took forever to even do. It was kind of funny because I felt very stupid as I was doing it, because like the YouTube video I used for reference, the guy was like, yeah, simple fix, very easy. It's pretty straightforward and, not that complicated to do. And I'm just like, well, it's very complicated. But anyways, this is off right now, and I'm trying to get these gaskets off. But honestly, bro, these things are a bitch to even try to get off right now. Part of me just wants to say just, whatever, and just buy a whole new valve cover, or possibly even just checking to see if, like, on Marketplace, see if someone has something. So there's a possibility I may do that, because I'm over here cutting my hands up and whatnot. As you can see, kind of looks crazy. But anyways, we'll get back to this. So I temporarily put this back together, mainly because I could not get the gaskets off of the spark plug holes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna order a new valve cover. I really don't want to sit here and keep trying to do this my damn self. It's pretty hard, and might as well just ease that up on myself. Plus I did want a new one of those nice ones that like is in different colors and whatnot. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just take this as an opportunity to do that. The other thing is that I did realize that within this cylinder, well, within these two, I wouldn't even say these are cylinders, within these two spark plug holes, there was oil in there. So that could be the reason for why my car was acting up, wasn't starting up right, kept on cutting off, and why it broke down. I do need to do an oil change too, but I can't do that until I fix this first. So as I was saying, I'm gonna order a new valve cover, and then I'll be able to finish up, everything with my tune-up. I did finish up with this, the distributor cap and rotor. Those are all done. The spark plug wires are in that box, but I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and do all that stuff yet. And even with the spark plugs, I'm not even gonna touch those yet, because I just want to leave the car as is. And once I figure that all out, get all my parts, then I will finish up with this. I don't know why for a second I thought this was the new one that I just ordered, and I thought I didn't put the right one on, but the right one is on. But yeah.
You stupid!
Papaya, papaya. I'm like, don't go over here. Look at this whip. You ready today? Let's get it. So today I'm out here with my cousin, as you can see. And he's out here, he finally got his license and got his new car.
Don't mind that.
But yeah, so he got his new car, and we're gonna do like a bit of a chrome delete on his car. So we got some chrome right here around the door trim, and over in the front as well, and in the back. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. He wants to black it out, so we're gonna be doing some plastic dip on it, and gonna make it look good. Alright, first coat done. Look, he looks pretty solid though. Rock with it so far. You with it?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh shit, my thing is mad blurry. Yeah, it definitely looks good though. Yeah, that's fire. Now this is gonna look good. And this is my first time doing it. Well, both of our first times doing it. Did we do a third coat on this?
No.
Just
we
two,
did
right?
second.
Alright, we could add another one now. Yeah, that one looks really good at the top.
This black one?
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, let me do another one on here. Yep, do another one, but we both pretty much solid. It's about to be lit. This ain't gonna look tough afterwards, bro. So, here is the final product of it. I would say it's fairly a good job. For some amateurs that have never done this before, what do you think?
I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. Did that, did that. And this, the only thing with this is just that, but that's easy to get out. Just need some toothpicks for it. We did the door handles on this side too. Now the only thing is just you gotta do that, as well as your door trims and the front, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, that's pretty cool. Quick little diversion from my car. It's kind of funny. I'm just over here doing other not even my own, but it's fine. It's all good. It's a pretty cool car though.